Welcome to this video. In this video, we will have a look on the Sikh diaspora. We know that diaspora is a considerably large group of people who, for some reason or other, live outside their own home state or homeland. They are usually a minority at the destination. They have strong social and cultural ties to their homeland. They retain their ties with the homeland. Another issue or character of this group is they have multiple cultural identities. We all know that Indian diaspora is estimated to be more than 30 million across the globe and is the largest diaspora in the world. It usually consists of non-resident Indians or NRIs, that is the persons holding Indian passport and reside outside India, and also the persons of Indian origin or PIO, that's a foreign citizen of Indian origin. PIO means those having their parents or grandparents or even great-grandparents who were Indian national at some point of time. So we can see there are several diasporas. Indian diaspora is not a single diaspora. They are much diverse. They are diverse by means of ethnicity, language, place of origin, religion, etc. Among the Indian diasporas, Sikh diaspora or Punjabi diaspora, Gujarati diaspora, Malayali diaspora, these are the major diasporas. There are other numerous types of diaspora from India who are dispersed across the globe. Tamil diaspora, Telugu diaspora, Bengali diaspora, and so on. Let's see the origin and development of Sikh diaspora in a nutshell. The development of Sikh Confederation and Sikh Empire that happened during 1716 and 1849 really led to the Sikhs migrating to the conquered part of their empire, Ladakh and Peshawar. In the second half of the 19th century, when the British Raj annexed Punjab, a large number of Punjabis began to migrate. The British annexation is marked by the lifetime exile of then 11-year-old Maharaja Duleep Singh, who migrated at his 11th age, maybe the first member of the Sikh diaspora. Though this Maharaja Duleep Singh, he made little for the Sikh politics, he is often considered as a tragic hero of the Sikhs. He was a king without a kingdom, but a Sikh separated from his own land and own people. The Sikh diaspora, the original development of Sikh diaspora is closely related to the British Empire, because the British Empire or the British administration had a positive preference of Sikhs for their civil service and army. Consequently, a good number of Sikhs became civil servants in the British administration. They were also inducted to the British Indian Army in huge numbers. And this was a spark in their migration process. This ignited the migration of Sikhs to different parts of British India. Not just different parts of British India, but even to the different parts of British Empire, that is across the world. British colonial rule and Sikh migration is very closely related. The semi-skilled people from Punjab were taken to the British East Africa in large numbers to help the building of British railways or African railways. So also, many Sikhs were working in Australia as cameliers and so on. Also, they work in cane plantations or sugar cane plantation. When it comes to the 20th century, the Sikh diasporas made tremendous contributions to Punjab. Actually, this contribution started from long back, 1857 to 1947. And the Sikhs even were instrumental in founding the city of Rawalpindi. Now it's in Pakistan. The Sikhs are well known for their hardworking and entrepreneurial ability. So this hardworking character of Sikhs have greatly helped them to establish as prominent diasporas wherever they settled, wherever they went, relocated, wherever they migrated to. So they became economically, politically, and culturally stronger communities in the destinations. They also are significant entrepreneurs in the destinations. The partition of Punjab between India and Pakistan was a real tragedy for the Sikhs. Consequently, the Sikh communities were wiped out from Lahore, Rawalpindi, Multan, Sialkot, etc. In 1960s, many Sikhs migrated to the UK and North America in search of economic opportunities. So there is a change happening in the flow. The character of the flow or the causes of the migratory flow of Sikhs had evolved or changed over time as workers in the British Raj, as officials in the civil service, British civil service, as army men in the British Army, and then as economic migrants to other places after independence, especially to the UK, United Kingdom, and North America, including USA and Canada. So they are very prominent Indian diasporas in UK, in USA, in Canada, etc. In 1972, some of the Sikhs settled in Eastern Africa. They were expelled by the Ugandan leader Idi Amin. Let's see some of the peculiarities of Sikh diaspora. We all know that Sikhs are primarily an agrarian community. So they are well known as agriculturalists, big farmers, or we can say the capitalist farming. Green Revolution in India was a success primarily or largely due to the contribution of Sikhs, Sikh agrarian community. But due to the pressure of limited land, high birth rate, desire to make better living, the males of the community were always, culturally, they were always encouraged to emigrate. So it's a culture. So there's a culture of emigration among the Sikh community that always encourage the males to move. So, and due to this very reason, now there is a considerable Sikh communities in Canada, in the United Kingdom, the United States, Malaysia, East Africa, Australia, Philippines, Thailand, etc. And the rate of migration among the Sikhs or from Punjab is always remaining high. But at the same time, there are some changes in the migration process of the Sikhs because their traditional destinations have changed recently. They are moving to new destinations. For example, the UK has imposed stricter immigration procedure and laws, making the Sikhs to making the migration of Sikhs difficult these times. At the very same time, Italy is emerging as a fast-growing destination of the Sikhs. So there are some dynamism happening in the destination and the flows of Sikh migration. In Italy, Reggio Emilia and Vicenza, these are the process. In Italy, Reggio Emilia and Vicenza provinces have large number of Sikh migrants, and the number is increasing day by day. Canada has a liberal immigration policy, and Sikh community is greater in terms of ratio its size to the national population. Canada is a multi-ethnic social space that attracts immigrants from across the globe, from all nation states. And it has a liberal immigration policy. And the Sikh community is at the forefront, utilizing this opportunity. And consequently, there's greater number of Sikhs in Canada. It's interesting to observe that the ratio of Sikh community in Canada to the size of national population is 2.1%. Or simply we can say 2.1% of the Canadian population is Sikhs, Sikh immigrants or Sikh diaspora. However, their representation in the Indian population is only 1.7. Only 1.7% of Indian population is occupied by Sikh communities in India. In Canada, they are representing 2.1% of the Canadian population. So percentage-wise, Sikhs are politically powerful in Canada. The largest North American Sikh communities are located in South Vancouver, British Columbia, and Surrey. Brampton in Ontario also has a large number of Sikh population. Sikh population in Australia has also increasing in large amounts. Significantly, it is very interesting to note that Sikhs have occupied prime positions in social, economic, and political spheres of their destinations. For example, in 2018, Mr. Gurbir Grewal became Attorney General of New Jersey. He was the first Sikh to become a state Attorney General in the US. So we can see Sikh diaspora is a very prominent Indian diaspora. They are very powerful politically, economically, and culturally. And they are playing a very significant role in transnational engagement between the destinations and the home state in India. And they're contributing much to the destinations and their home state.